Did you know that the most common fear is speaking in public? I bet not many of you knew that. And I bet you didn't know the second most common fear, death. Now, this means that, quote, to the average person, if you go to a funeral, you're better off in the casket than doing the eulogy. And quote, Jerry Seinfeld. The last time you saw me up here, something happened. You may not have noticed, but my heart was running a marathon, and my mind was so lost.
Take a deep breath. You can do it. You're already in there. Just finish it. You can do it.
You're doing good, Mika.
You're doing fine. You want to take a break? Okay, let's power through it, okay?
You're doing good, Mika.
You can do it.
You got this, girl.
There you go. Mika. Do you want to restart this? Do you want to restart? Mika, do you want to restart this?
You got this.
I'll just continue. Okay, my mind was so lost that I just broke down. What you witnessed was me suffering from stage fright. If you don't know already what stage fright is, it's a feeling of nervousness before appearing in front of an audience. Stage fright is not only in the mind, but it also affects the body. God, I hate doing this. Okay.
Mika, you doing
You're
good.
almost there, Kayla. You're almost there. Breathe, breathe.
In through the nose, out like the mouth.
One time.
Musa.
You have to tap your third eye 21 times. Yeah. You never heard about that?
There's only 2 eyes.
Well, now you know.
I think you're just trying to make us look stupid.
Shush!
Okay, ready?
And we're still filming. You first.
How many of you think you've suffered from stage fright? Okay, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
So, if you have, then you must have had one or more of the following symptoms. Uneasy stomach, clammy hands, dry mouth, rapid breathing or heartbeat, and involuntary shaking of hands or legs. As you know, a lot of people experience some form of stage fright. Technically, it's not a phobia. But in more severe cases, you might call it glossophobia. Glossophobia is one of the social phobias that deal with being in front of an audience or in public. Compared to stage fright, glossophobia is a full-blown fear. But even with this fear, people are still able to dance and or sing in public, as long as they don't have to speak, that is. These social phobias often start with shyness during childhood or early adolescence. If we were to continue in adolescence, it would be harder for them to perform tasks in front of others or even socialize. Depending on the situation, there are 3 things in particular that we fear. The unknown. We don't know how people will respond when it comes to our speech. 2, failure. The last thing we want is to screw up and embarrass ourselves. And 3, what people think. Our audience can either help us or not help us, and our insecurities just make it worse. In conclusion, if you're like me, don't worry. I'm not sure if there are ways to overcome stage fright, but there are ways to control it. Think positive, be sure to have strong material, and most importantly, concentrate on your audience. You won't be able to focus on your speech if you're focusing on your topic set. On this part I said, and since I made it through the whole speech without managing to burst into tears, but I did. So, okay, but yeah, since I did, I made it anyway. So, I'd like to leave now. But before I do, I bet not many of you knew that Elvis Presley suffered from stage fright too.
Wow. I didn't know that.
So thank you.
Do a 5.